The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
While this was happening, or around the time this was happening, you were also doing some stuff with Trap Runners.
Yeah.
So can you talk about how you and the Trap Runner guys first met and then how that relationship evolved?
It's just because I knew Mercs, you know what I mean? I met Mercs at a gig he was doing in Melbourne. My cousin was going. He was meant to go with his missus, but she didn't want to go, so he's like, want to come? So I'm like, yeah, I'll come for a gig and that. And then I got a photo with one of Mercs' mates, or a couple of Mercs' mates. They heard my shit and that. And then they introduced me to Mercs. And at the time, Mercs was like living like fucking half an hour from me. So then me and him just linked up and that. Just like made a bit of money together and shit, and then started doing a bit of music together and that. And then there was a gig up in Sydney and he just took me along, and we were rehearsing a track that we had together at where Trap Runners record, and they just loved it, man. They were like real hyped on my verse and that. Yeah.
And then from that point on, so that's when you've met, because I think Trap Runners is Mercs, Enter,
Luxury,
Sesk, Luxury.
Yeah.
And so you've met all those dudes after you've met Mercs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess, is that the song that you guys did, Gutterville? Is that the only song that you did with Trap Runners, or you've had like a few, haven't you?
So the first track I ever wrote for him was Catch Them Running. I re-uploaded it onto my channel not too long ago. And then we had another one called Negative Feelings. And then the Gutterville one, that was for Enter's album. He asked me to jump on that. And yeah, that was it.
Ah, okay. So that was the third one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I won't go into depth about it and that because they haven't really spoke about it either, you know. But like, I fucked up and that, lost my cool and said some shit to people that I shouldn't have. And then that was it. Like, we went our separate ways and that, you know what I mean? Stopped doing music together and that. I just started doing my own thing and shit. Yeah, and then them two videos were taken down. That's why you can't see it. Like, they're not on the TR channel on it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And you guys have not had a conversation since this?
Like, I didn't talk to them for a fair bit after that, but like, I got mad respect for all of them. You know what I mean? I still talk to Enter now. And I talk to Mercs every now and then. But yeah, that's about it.
But you feel like it's something where you made the mistake because you said something to someone that you shouldn't have.
Yeah, well, at that time, like, because I'm bipolar and that too, you know, I'm real up and down, fucking all over the shop. Like, any normal cunt would think that I was fucking on the gear and that when I'm not, you know what I mean? Would act like a cooked cunt. Just bad schizo cunt and that, fucking turn on everyone, burn bridges and that, like, silly cunt. Yeah.
Ah, okay. And then basically you've had one of those moments and that's...
Yeah. But no, I still respect them all and that, you know what I mean? I would never say a bad thing about them.
Absolutely. So basically you're not doing music together at the moment, but there's no beef. There's no situation.
Nah.
Yeah. Dope.
Yeah.
Is, if you had it, you know, in your ideal world, would collaborating on music again be something that you might like to do in the future?
Yeah, 100%. Like, especially with Mercs, like, me and him just bounced off each other mad, you know what I mean? Could go in the studio and write something on the spot and shit. Like, I miss that. I haven't really found anyone that I can, you know, fucking vibe with like that since. Yeah. A lot of people make out like they can, but like, you know what I mean? There's an energy there, like, you can't really find that with fucking just any rapper and that. But, yeah.
No, I could totally see like a Mercs Jugada mixtape.
Yeah.
or EP, or do you know what I mean? Like I can just see you two guys as artists being able to pull a whole project front to back as a duo.
Yeah. We'd smash that if we would have smashed something like that.
Hopefully they're listening, and maybe this, you know, opens a door to something like that happening in the future. That'd be sick. I'm sure the fans would love that shit.
Oh yeah, I get hit up all the time. Like people still hit me up, asking me for Trap Runner merch, and I'm like, brothers, you know, like you should know the situation. That I can't, you know, I don't do music for Trap Runners anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But like we said, who knows? Maybe in the future.
You never know.
That would be dope to see. You never know.
Yeah.
The lesson. 927. Oh, yeah.